Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel. I am David.
And hi everyone, I am Alice. We are so happy to be here with you today.
Today we have a very practical and fun topic for you. We are going to learn English with shopping conversations.
Yes. Before we begin, if you want to improve your daily English with us every week, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, subscribe. It helps us make more fun lessons for you. Now, let us go shopping. Let us start with our first scenario, buying clothes. Imagine you enter a clothing store.
The store assistant walks up to you and says, "Hello, can I help you find something?"
That is right. Can I help you find something? Or simply, may I help you?
If you just want to look around, you do not need to panic. You can say, "No, thank you. I am just browsing."
I am just browsing. Let us repeat that phrase slowly. I am just browsing.
Browsing means looking at things without buying right away.
Now, what if you see a nice shirt and you want to try it on? What do you say, Alice?
You can point to the shirt and ask, "Excuse me, can I try this on?"
Can I try this on? Repeat with us. Can I try this on?
The assistant will usually show you where the fitting room is.
Ah, the fitting room. Some people say dressing room or changing room. They all mean the same place where you try on clothes.
Now, what if the shirt is too big or too small?
Then you ask for a different size. For example, do you have this in a smaller size or do you have this in medium?
Let's practice sizes: small, medium, large, and extra large.
Repeat after me. Do you have this in a medium?
Do you have this in a medium? Perfect.
What if you want a different color, Alice?
You can say, "Does this come in blue, or do you have this in black?"
Black is always a safe color. Let's repeat. Does this come in black?
Does this come in black? Great work.
Now let us talk about money. Asking about prices is essential.
How do we ask how much something costs, David?
The simplest question is, how much is this?
How much is this? Say it slowly with us. How much is this?
If you are holding multiple items, like 2 shoes, you say, how much are these?
How much are these?
Now, what if something is very expensive?
Then my heart hurts. You can say, "Oh, that is a bit expensive for me."
That is a bit expensive. Repeat. That is a bit expensive.
If you are at a market or a small shop, you might want to ask for a discount.
Yes, you can politely ask, is there any discount on this, or is this on sale?
Is this on sale? That is a great question. On sale means the price is lowered.
Let us repeat that key question slowly. Is this on sale?
Is this on sale?
If the seller says yes, it is 20% off, you get a great deal.
I love hearing 20% off. It makes me so happy.
Now, let us move to the grocery store or the local food market.
Food shopping, my favorite topic.
When buying fruit, vegetables, or meat, we often ask about weight and quantity.
For example, if you want apples, you can ask, "How much are the apples per kilo?"
How much are the apples per kilo? Or in America, they often use pounds per pound.
Let us repeat that. How much are the apples per kilo?
How much are the apples per kilo?
What if you want to buy a specific amount? You can say, "I would like 1 kilo of bananas, please."
I would like is very polite. Always use I would like instead of I want.
Yes, "I want" sounds a bit rude. "I would like" sounds very sweet and polite.
Let us practice. I would like a kilo of bananas, please.
I would like a kilo of bananas, please.
What if you are looking for an item in a big supermarket and you cannot find it?
You can stop a worker and say, "Excuse me, where can I find the milk?"
Where can I find the milk? Repeat slowly with us. Where can I find the milk?
Where can I find the milk?
They might answer, it is in aisle 4. Aisle is spelled A-I-S-L-E, but the S is silent. You pronounce it like aisle.
Ah, English spelling is tricky. Aisle 4. Repeat. Aisle 4.
Okay, Alice, we have chosen our clothes and our food. Now it is time to pay.
The checkout counter, or as people call it, the register or the till.
When you walk up to the cashier, they usually ask, how would you like to pay today?
How would you like to pay today? This means cash or card.
Exactly. If you pay with plastic, you say, I will pay by card.
I will pay by card. Repeat. I will pay by card.
If you use paper money, you say, I will pay with cash.
I will pay with cash.
Then the cashier might ask, do you need a bag?
Oh, in many countries, bags cost extra money now. So you can say, yes, please, 1 bag. Or, no, thank you, I brought my own bag.
Bringing your own bag is great for the environment. Let us repeat. I brought my own bag. I brought my own bag. Finally, after paying, the cashier will give you a paper showing what you bought. What is that paper called, Alice?
That is the receipt. Remember, the letter P in receipt is silent. It sounds like receipt.
Receipt. The cashier will ask, would you like your receipt in the bag?
You can say, yes, please, or just in the bag is fine, thank you.
Let us repeat that word slowly together. Receipt.
Receipt. Awesome.
Now, Alice, what happens if you take the shirt home and you realize there is a hole in it or it does not fit?
Oh no, that is sad. Then you have to go back to the store to exchange it or return it.
Exactly. Returning an item means giving it back to get your money back.
Exchanging an item means swapping it for a different size or color.
When you walk back to the shop, you say, hello, I would like to return this, please.
I would like to return this, please. Repeat with us. I would like to return this, please.
The clerk will ask, do you have your receipt?
Ah, that is why the receipt is so important. Do not throw away your receipt.
Yes, you show them the receipt and say, yes, here is my receipt.
If you want a different size instead of money back, you say, I would like to exchange this for a larger size.
Repeat with us. I would like to exchange this for a larger size.
I would like to exchange this for a larger size.
They will usually say, no problem at all, and help you right away.
That makes returning things so easy and stress-free.
Alice, let us look at some simple mistakes English beginners often make when shopping.
Oh, yes. Fixing simple mistakes helps us speak much more naturally.
Mistake number 1, saying, how much cost this?
Yes. Many students translate word for word from their language and say, how much cost this?
What should they say instead, Alice?
You should say, how much does this cost? Or simply, how much is this?
Right. How much does this cost? Don't forget the word does.
Mistake number 2, saying, I buy this at the register.
Yes, I buy this sounds a bit direct. It is much more natural to say, I will take this, or I would like this.
I will take this. Repeat with us. I will take this. I will take this. Perfect. And mistake number 3, confusing sale and sell.
Ah, sell is a verb. For example, they sell shoes here.
Sale is a noun. This shirt is on sale.
Excellent distinction, Alice. Remembering these small tips will make your English sound smooth and natural. Now, it is time for our interactive quiz game.
Yay! My favorite section. Let us see if our listeners remembered what we learned today.
I will read a real-life scenario, and you have to choose the best question to ask.
Are you ready at home? Listen carefully.
Scenario 1. You are looking at a nice pair of pants, but you do not know the price. What do you ask the assistant?
Is it A, where are the pants? Or B, how much are these pants?
I will give you 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
The answer is B. How much are these pants? Great job if you got that right.
Scenario 2. You bought a jacket yesterday, but it is too small. You want a bigger jacket. What do you say?
Is it A, I would like to exchange this for a larger size, or B, I am just browsing?
3, 2, 1.
The answer is A. I would like to exchange this for a larger size.
Scenario 3. You are ready to pay at the register, and you have paper money. What do you say?
Is it A, I will pay with cash, or B, does this come in blue?
3, 2, 1.
The answer is A. I will pay with cash. You are all doing amazing.
Let us review all our key shopping phrases one last time.
Repetition helps build long-term memory. Repeat slowly after David and me.
Number 1. I am just browsing.
I am just browsing.
Number 2. Can I try this on?
Can I try this on?
Number 3. Do you have this in medium?
Do you have this in medium?
Number 4. How much is this?
How much is this?
Number 5. Is this on sale?
Is this on sale?
Number 6. Where can I find the milk?
Where can I find the milk?
Number 7. I will pay by card.
I will pay by card.
Number 8. Can I have the receipt, please?
Can I have the receipt, please?
Fantastic practice, everyone. You did wonderful today.
Shopping in English feels so much easier when you know these simple steps. It sure does. Practice these sentences whenever you go out shopping, or practice them in your head. Now, we have a question for you. Tell us in the comments below, what is your favorite thing to shop for when you go to the store? Clothes, food, books, or electronics? We love reading your comments and replying to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who is learning English too. Thank you for listening and learning with us today. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next lesson.